Well, hey there, it's Jen.
And Elka, welcome back to the Jen and Elke show, where we love talking about print-on-demand marketing and strategy. And today's topic is our favorite. We love looking for trending digital products that are going viral right now. Even though we teach that you're supposed to do evergreen products, there's a strategy to using evergreen products using the viral trends so that you can profit from both, but
Mhm.
you're not always just jumping through hoops with the next viral trend. That is our business model that we teach as a strategy. And this is why these videos are so important for you, because you might be catching us as one of the topics on your left-hand side of your screen where it says all the YouTube suggested videos. And they're all talking about, oh, latest trends, do this and that. But they don't show you and talk to you about how you can incorporate them into a business that's consistent, sustainable. Don't chase trends. Use trends in your evergreen print-on-demand business. And that's what we're known for. We've been teaching this for almost 9 years. And it is the way that you can stay sustainable and at a higher income level consistently year after year. So
Mhm.
this is really fun. And we want to get you to know us a little bit better because the two of us have done that over time and we've taught our clients that as well. And so if this sounds a little bit different than what you're used to, where it's a big flashy intro and all the, I'm going to tell you about all these trends, stay here and listen because we're here in my office, Jen's office, where we do our work. We're sitting on our computers doing print on demand. And here we're now talking to you as people who are concerned that you also make sure that your business is running at a profit, sustainable, and so that you can truly quit your 9 to 5 and it's not just a flash in the pan kind of thing.
Mhm.
So, and we do have a surprise for you at the end because one of our trending products, we want to talk to you a little bit more about that. But let's just get into the first 3 products.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing a comparison. So in general, we like speaking about Zazzle, but Zazzle is print on demand, and there's many print on demand platforms out there, and many of you and also the popular general population know more about Etsy than they do know about Zazzle. And here we're going to be doing a comparison between the two of them. We suggest that you go and do both if you are able to. However, there are some pros for Zazzle that go against kind of what Etsy's rules are, where, for example, Zazzle is completely free to set up your store and add listings. And also it has less tapped into the marketplace, let's call it, in these terms of trends that we're going to be showing you today. So the 3 trends that we're going to be covering, we'll compare the 2 on each platform, and you can see the possibilities for you on Zazzle when you go and take advantage of these trends because there's less of a market, which means that there's more opportunity and less competition. Okay. So the first one here is newspaper invitations, and I'm going to go and share my screen now, and we're going to get right into it. So let me just find my screen there. Okay. So first of all, actually, I'm going to go on Etsy first. We're going to do Etsy first, and then we're going to go on Zazzle. So here, you can see that there's obviously a lot of different things. There's some makers on Etsy that are making physically, newspaper type things. But then there's also the printables. But newspaper invitations or announcements are a big thing that's trending now, and it's hot. Okay. And so you can see that there's over 1,000 items with ads, and we can just kind of scroll really quickly, but there's a lot of opportunities for you here on Etsy to see what people are creating in terms of newspaper related items. And so because this is a hot trend that is being popular right now, we've looked that up now on Zazzle. And personally, we have worked with many people to actually create some really cool newspaper inspired wedding invitations and announcements and even thank you cards and or save the dates. And you can actually see here that it's easier and actually a little bit more elegant looking, to be honest, on Zazzle than it is on Etsy. And there's more opportunities for you to get into save the dates, announcements for birth announcements. Then we've got birthdays. Then we've got, retirement parties and things like that. And people are actually even putting the newspaper trend even on some foam core boards. So understanding the type of product that you're able to make, whether that be a flat card, which is a 5x7 invitation, or a folded card, or even a foam core board. There's a whole bunch of opportunities on the Zazzle platform to choose from different types of products to create this really cool newspaper themed invitation style.
And it's not even birthdays and milestones, but those are the evergreen products, which we love to teach about. But people are doing it for Valentine's Day. They did it for Christmas. And yes, we've been teaching this for years. I was like really surprised when everyone else is going like newspaper invitations are now trending. It's like, well, we've been teaching our clients to do that all this time. But as you can see, what was the number here? I can't remember what, you just scroll up a little bit more. So specifically for the wedding niche, you've got 16,000.
No, I just put in wedding newspaper. So here.
But most of the wedding came up as a popular. So the wedding niche is the first thing to get into. But see, even here, only 1,300 results. So that means that this is a really great opportunity for you to put some products together that are not copied, obviously, and don't just throw it into Kittle or some other thing and go like, oh, I've made my choices. Really research the niche and see what you can bring to the table. So many people are providing the basics. So if you want to compete, you have to bring something new into the whole mix in terms of how the layout is set up, or the fonts that you're using, or where the pictures go. Just be creative and provide some value, not just like taking the design and just going like, oh, make this up in ChatGPT. That's not okay. Zazzle is one of these platforms which rewards customers who come to the platform. They will buy, and they'll buy more high end based on what they see that's new and different compared to the others, like on Etsy where it's bargain basement. And so it's really important to say, hey, if I'm going to use the Zazzle platform as my print on demand option, then I've got to bring some extra stuff to the table with my designs. But it's not that hard, especially for creatives. There's a lot of money to be made on the platform based on what we've seen over the course of our training with people that we've worked with.
Okay, next trend. This one here is a fun one. Share this tab instead. Oops, not that one, sorry. Here we go. Okay, 6, 7.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay.
So here on
Etsy, got the whole thing under control on her side there. I'm not even touching anything here. Okay, awesome. 6, 7.
Okay, 6, 7. This is a weird popular trend with the young kids, and I don't actually even understand or know where it originated from, but you've probably heard kids around shouting out the word 6, 7. And so here on Etsy, we've got a lot of really cool products that are, apparel related. We've got birthday related items, keychains. There is an opportunity on Etsy to do different products, especially if you're a maker, right? But we can see that it's a popular thing, right? It's a thing that's happening. And 6, 7 doesn't even really mean anything. It's just a movement with your hands going up and down and saying 6 or 7, which one is it? So playing with the number 6, 7, but then also seeing how you can incorporate that into apparel, definitely on Etsy and then also on Zazzle. And we're going to go over to Zazzle now and show you that actually there is more of an opportunity for you to jump into this trend on Zazzle, and there's actually less competition. Putting in the word 6, 7 on Etsy brought me up all of those things, but putting in the number 6, 7 on Zazzle actually did bring up 6, 7 related things. But there's also things that are related to, 65th birthday and things like that. So understanding that it's not just, this amount of results is 189,000. Don't take that to be that's your competition. There's a lot of other things that are associated with the numbers 6 and 7 on Zazzle, but it is popular and it's coming up in the first couple of products in the sort. And so birthday parties, I was 6 and now I'm 7. Then the 67 related apparel as well. It seems to be a little bit more popular with the stationery on the Zazzle platform, but this means that you can tap into the apparel market on Zazzle. And it's just this interesting trend. I don't know how long this thing is going to last for, because let's be honest, it's quite silly, especially if you've heard it being said. But it's something that's very, very relevant with the young kids right now. And I know even my sister-in-law, she purchased a sweatshirt in a store, like a physical store like Walmart or Target, for her daughter. She purchased a sweatshirt and it just literally had the word or the number 6-7 on it in that college font. And I think she said that she spent almost $70 on it, and it doesn't, like, it's nothing, right? So people are spending money on this, and it's definitely something that the kids are still playing around with. Like I mentioned, if you don't get on it now, I wouldn't wait until 6 months from now, because I don't know if it'll still be here and around and kicking. But it's something that you can take advantage of at the moment.
Yeah. And as Jen said, her t-shirt or sweatshirt didn't even have anything else on it. On Zazzle, I know that Printify has some option to personalize, but here on the Zazzle platform in your store, you can set up these products to have templates where you can put pictures on, like exchangeable photographs, or also the name, etc., or even a saying that's something that people might want to customize to make it their own. So you have that market advantage to be able to sell those here on the Zazzle platform without actually paying for any listings or any advertising, which is always good. And then on the Etsy platform, we already saw that it said over 1,000 were with paid ads. And so here you bring something up and like go back up to the bubbles there, just on Zazzle, just scroll up a little bit. And here, all you have to do was either like focus on something. So even if you just add the word trending as a keyword, and then also humor, then you are already getting that result. If you want to just click on one of those, then you'll see that the number goes down, like trending. Click on, or you pick girl. Okay, so pick trending. And hopefully the number goes down. So now it's 22,000 results. That's actually very little. And so the competition has not yet been like saturated there. And you haven't even moved into very specific details. You can see that the top popular sorts are birthday cards, but that doesn't mean that it has to just stay with birthdays as your products. The main thing is use that 6-7 trend and keep digging more into what's already available on the platform. Please don't copy, but also, again, you're looking for marketing and strategy to understand what it is that you could offer that you might even already have listed on Etsy, but you're not getting any visibility, and you can list it here.
Okay, and then now our third trend here, and I'm just going to switch here to share that. And then I'm going to add this banner here, is Coquette invitations. And this is actually a trend that we've seen throughout the last year, especially because of Bridgerton and sort of that English style and whatever it may be. But the big bow is the most popular thing, and especially in that really nice dainty pink shade, and also in the watercolor format as well. And so on Etsy, you can see that there's invitation, and then there's apparel, there's stickers and bundles and all of these things, because Etsy is obviously a much more diverse platform in terms of what people can sell, in terms of like even bundles and packages of graphics. But yes, it is definitely a popular theme that is trending right now. And so think outside the box when it comes to the Coquette design style. And we're going to go over to Zazzle And you can see here I've put in Coquette invitations. Coquette can also be on other things other than invitations, but I'm going to specifically hone in on Zazzle's invitations because it is a theme and a trend that we've been seeing, and it's a proven one because we have clients of ours who have sold products like this with our invitations with the Coquette style. And I would suggest getting in on this trend because I don't think that this is going to go away very soon. It's an elegant, sort of timeless trend that is beautiful, right? It's not something outrageous or over the top or overwhelming. And so I would suggest that this is something that you definitely look into, whether that be weddings or baby shower. Definitely, predominantly, the bow has been related to baby shower from what we've seen. However, you can definitely create birthday invitations, do something with either a wedding or save the date, even a graduation invitation. And baptisms, definitely. So anything where it's that sweet and dainty, girly feel is something that you can add this trend to.
Yes, and again, there were only 22,000 results there, which is a low number, and so get on that trend. And as Jen said, this is not news to us, so it's really fun to see all these videos go, oh man, there's a new trend. No, we're always ahead of the curve. That's what makes us successful. That is why our clients do so well that come into the fold of our trainings, because we already have researched that. We are in tune with the market. We're not just waiting for Everbee to list something or see what's already happening, because that's afterwards, right? You're always trying to come in on a trend that's already trending. That's hard to do, right? And so this is why we've actually done this video in a little bit of a sales pitch, because we want to tell you a story. We have a mystery product and a mystery option for you that we're not going to talk about. We're not going to tell you unless you're actually enroll in our Profit by Design Academy, which is actively enrolling right now. And the reason we're doing that is because it is a trend. If you go search other videos, you'll realize it's a trend. But we're not going to talk about it here because we want you to understand that we already knew that trend and we have helped people develop it and come in at the base of the trend, so that at the forefront in our course, which is the Profit by Design Academy. And we literally helped people, like in September 2025, already released our new course, which that cohort that went through that and did the work, because it's not just a course that you watch videos. We give you work to do. You literally make 100 products by the time you're done the course with our 1 month coaching option, which is a bonus. And in that set of 100 products, you made the most popular product types with that design on it in various variations, so that you really learn how to not only just make the design and put it out and have one listing, but you put it out there and you leverage it and you put it in certain different places where there would be options to broaden your ability to sell. Okay. And you also get told exactly what keywords to add and how to list it and what to say when the listing, and what how to set it up in terms of like a product mock-up, and also how to leverage it with Zazzle's really cool collection feature, which is going to help you sell more of the same items. And so you sell gift sets, which is awesome. And that's a trend that's coming up now, which we will talk a little bit more about. But those gift set type of ideas, even though they don't maybe come in a box the way some of the Etsy sellers are using Printify to get those boxes set up, you can it's a lot better if the customer can see all these other products that you have, because you've been in our course and you know what to make and what to put in these virtual collections, and then they can pick and choose. So they're not stuck with just a one package option where they have to pick that, otherwise they don't buy. They literally get to pick their own. So again, these are really cool marketing and strategy things that we teach in our Profit by Design Academy, and we're giving you little hints here because that's all what it's about, right? We are not here just to list one product. We're here to get you to have a multi-product selling store that's a evergreen store that lasts years and years and keeps selling products over and over again. And so we want to invite you, actually, because we've got enrollment open into the Profit by Design Academy. It is a big leap, because if you don't know who we are, it's a big leap of faith. But you can look at our record, you can check out all the testimonials, you can do whatever you want, but you can also just say, hey, this is my time. This is when I need to be aware of not only the trends, which is what everyone's telling me for free online, but I need someone to walk me through this. And I want someone who is an expert, who knows how to set up the Zazzle platform, which is different than most other print-on-demand platforms. And I get to have them look at my store, look at my products that I've designed, looked at my listings, see if their listings are going to be viewed, and so on. Check out my marketing, check out my promotions, and spend a month doing that together, which we're going to do in February, which we really want you to be part of, because this experience is something that whoever's in it has just been so happy that they've done it, because now they understand how quickly they can ramp this up. So they're not just looking for that trending product that's going to give them a gazillion views and a whole bunch of sales, and then they don't know what else to do unless someone else gives them another trending product, and hopefully that works. Instead, you're literally understanding how to set up a print-on-demand business that's sustainable and repeatable. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've already put the link in, but yes, please consider this. We are actively enrolling until we start on February 9th, when enrollment closes, and that's when the cohort starts. So we're going to be spending an entire month with you. We basically get together with you almost every single day for either a training or a review session, and everybody who's in the course gets a review of every single product that we give them to make as homework. And each one of these products that you make is guided with all the things that you need to list it. And then also you get to see how important the design is, because it's not just a matter of using AI to slap up a design. That is the worst thing you can do, is go like, AI just solved my problem, I'm going to be rich. Instead, it's really important to still understand what is going to make that sale and make it different than everybody else's copies out there. And we are very good at that. We have helped, how many people now? 10 people reach over 5 million in sales, and 47 people reach over 1 million in sales on the Zazzle platform, which is really good because it takes a while to get there. And yes, it's exciting that we're opening this up. And the people that were in the September cohort, they are already selling the products that they made in that cohort. In fact, some of them started selling a week after they made the products. And that is the testament that we want to bring to you. We can't obviously make any income claims, but we want you to hear that you can keep looking at that free stuff and push it on your own, see what happens. But if you're looking for a complete business plan and using the Zazzle platform for the first time, because a lot of people feel really overwhelmed and confused, but it is such a lucrative platform that we have been favorite fans of it since 2008. It has helped us make a lot of money, and it has helped a lot of our clients make a lot of money. And so we want you to feel that excitement. We want you to feel that potential, and want you to understand that basically we're just handing you a to-do list and just put it all in place and then see what happens. So we've got the link down here, and also elkeclark.com/start and scale. If you are ready to join, please do so before we close the doors on February 9th, 2026.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure that you click the link in the description to join. We can't wait to see you in the Profit by Design Academy. Bye.